One day out from the return of Test match rugby with a crowd, which is what I forgot to mention, in Wellington, the All Blacks against the Wallabies. A bit of good news and a bit of bad news. We'll start with the bad news, which is Beauden Barrett is out. All Blacks and Blues legend. Beauden Barrett, he's got an Achilles injury, and he has been dropped from the match day 23, which is pretty unfortunate news from him. Ian Foster, in talking about it, has pretty much said that he kind of had an injury flare up, and it's kind of touch and go. He's still out there kicking and whatnot, but they just don't want to risk him. And it makes sense if you've got D-Mac, who's come into the side. If you got him fit and raring to go, you might as well just play him rather than risk Beauden kind of aggravating something if he's not 100%. So, yeah, Blues legend Beauden Barrett out from the 23, which is the bad news. Good news is, though, excitement machine Damian McKenzie, who interestingly didn't even make the 23, comes into the side. Like, you would have thought, in terms of Geordie Barrett, with how good he was in Super Rugby Aotearoa at fullback, it would make sense to shift him to fullback. But basically, Ian Foster said they didn't want to further disrupt preparation. So by bringing in D-Mac, everyone else gets to retain their original role. So it's least disruptions to the squad overall. I guess, yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's a pity for Will Jordan. I know a lot of people would like to see him get a crack. But D-Mac hasn't played for the All Blacks, I think they said, for almost 2 years. So good on him for getting a chance to get back in the black jersey. And we'll see how he goes in that game. The other little bit of good news for you American-based people is that ESPN Plus has decided to pick up the game. It's always last minute with these guys, I swear. I remember when Super Rugby AU was about to kick off, up till like a day or two before the competition, they were still umming and ahhing about whether to broadcast it. I'm not sure if you guys have been asking them about Mitre 10 Cup, but I would recommend you guys continue asking them about Mitre 10 Cup because they're not showing that yet. But the good news is, and I've seen it on their listings, ESPN Plus has got the All Blacks Wallabies game listed. I think East Coast of America, it's like 11 p.m. On must be Saturday, so it's a doable time. But if you're further west, it's probably even more doable. But either way, 11 p.m. for Test match rugby All Blacks Wallabies, that is pretty doable. So yeah, good news for American-based rugby fans that you guys can see the rugby on ESPN Plus. I swear. It's always last minute. Good thing about ESPN Plus is it's online and you can watch it live or on demand, and it's only $6 American. And if you know the VPN tricks, if you're outside of America and you've got a VPN, you can also get on, just sign up to ESPN Plus. It's what I did for Super Rugby Aotearoa. So you guys outside of America who still haven't found a way to watch the game, or if your local price is pretty expensive, ESPN Plus is another one to think about. I'll put a link in the description for ExpressVPN, which is the one I use on how to do that. But yeah, overall, apart from Bodie being out, at least his injury's not too bad. D-Mac getting a crack and ESPN showing the game in the States, and maybe for some of us outside the States, it's pretty good news. But yeah, you guys let me know what you reckon. How do you think D-Mac's going to go? Would you like to see Geordie move to 15? Would you like to see Will Jordan get a crack at 15? Or are you pretty happy with D-Mac just stepping up? And yeah, I'll talk to you guys again soon. See you later. Like I mentioned, for you guys looking to see the game, this is the ESPN Plus site. You can see the All Blacks Wallabies game is listed here, which is the good news part. If you're outside the States, you won't be able to get to this page. You won't be able to get to ESPN Plus. You'll essentially get like an error message if you try to go to this ESPN.com/ESPN Plus page. So you need to be on a VPN. I'm connected to America, so I'm able to access the page. So yeah, $6 a month, ESPN Plus is pretty good news. If you use a VPN for other stuff and you already got one, just use that. If you need a VPN for stuff like ESPN Plus and other uses as well, this is the one that I use, and it does the trick for me. But yeah, cheers guys, I'll talk to you again soon.